Wall squats to squats progressions. This is a video showing how to progress a wall squat to a basic squat for progressive rehab purposes. Like any exercise, this should be pain-free or shouldn't increase existing pain levels during, after and the next day. It is normal to feel some delayed onset muscle soreness between 48 to 72 hours, but this should be manageable. Now with the wall squat, you can do it either directly against the wall or using a Swiss ball if you have one. If you're using a Swiss ball, then place the ball between the wall and your lower back. This will be the starting position. Have your feet about hip width apart and place your feet out ahead of you. To make the wall squat easier, you should have your feet further away from the wall, as it will make it less load onto your knees. Your progressions to make the exercise harder are weights being held in your hands, depth, and bringing your feet gradually further back. To perform the wall squat, simply slowly squat down by sliding down the wall. Only go as far as you can comfortably manage, but bear in mind that overload can be delayed, so you will need to check after and even the next day and adjust accordingly the weight, depth and foot position from the wall. Next, slowly stand up and reach your starting position. Once you have gradually progressed the depth, weight and brought your feet further back, there is a transition point. This is when the wall is taking very little load due to the feet being closer to it, and the knees will be going further forwards. This is when you convert the wall squat to a real basic squat. Everybody squats slightly differently, but as a guide, start in standing with your feet about hip to shoulder width apart. Have your feet in a natural relaxed forward pointing direction. This can differ from person to person slightly, so go with what feels natural. Like with the wall squat, start with your body weight and start with a shallow depth, and these will be your progressions over time. Take a few normal breaths at the top. Next, take a breath in and squat down under control by bending your hips and knees. Your knees should follow the plane of your feet. Your back should stay reasonably straight throughout, and you should be sinking your hips down and backwards. You should feel your weight through your midfoot to the back part of your heels rather than your toes. The depth is taken to as far down as your progression level you can manage with good technique, so that you are close to failure in the desired rep and set ranges based on your goals. Once at the bottom, then push hard through the feet until you return to the start position and breathe normally for a breath at the top, and repeat the squat after another deep breath in. Perform 6 to 10 repetitions and repeat 3 to 5 sets in total for strength. For endurance, you will need to do 15 to 25 repetitions and repeat 3 to 5 sets. Rest needs to be at least 3 minutes between sets for strength and no more than 30 seconds for endurance. You should aim to work either session 2 to 3 times per week once you've added some resistance, and then you should slowly increase your resistance levels as able.